In Year 10 Ad Maths, we've taken simultaneous equations to a whole new level. Rather than looking at 2 and at most 3 variables with elimination or substitution methods, we're looking at elementary row operations. And there's not too many of those questions around. Even if you Google it, there's not too many. So what we want to do is make our own questions up, and that's the fantastic thing. Because not only can we solve our own questions, see if they work, but then we can also share them with our peers and our teachers. So I'm going to show you how I make one up. I set up how many variables I want to have, and if I'm going to have 4 variables, I want to have 4 equations. That's the only way I can really solve it properly. I then choose numbers, integers between -4 and 4. So for in this case, I'm going to choose these numbers here. +2 and just 1. So leave that, don't need to write the 1. -c and +d, so that's 1 again. 2 positive, just 1 again. So don't overcomplicate it, keep it fairly simple. And I always try and keep the top one the biggest. And you'll notice that in this case that I'm actually doing here, that I've actually kept these numbers either the same or multiples of or factors of this top number here. I then decide on what I want the variable answers to be. So this is what I'm actually going to have to get. And again, I keep this fairly simple. Okay, so this is one I've obviously prepared earlier. I'm not working this quick. And then finally, I substitute these numbers into here and work out the answer. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 times 2, that becomes 6, and 4 and 6 makes 10. 3 times 2 is 6, that makes 16. Take away 1 is 15. This is the most likely place that you're going to make an error. So I go through all of those, and I've done them all already. So let's just check the last one. 1 plus 3 lots of 2, that makes 7. Take 3 is 4. Take 2 is 2. Just got to be mindful of this double negative on ones like this when we've got -d. So that would become 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 3 is 9 minus -1 makes the 10. So just be mindful of that. So that's what I think works. And as I've shown on some of the ones I've given my students, I don't always get it right. I make an error here, and that's okay. I like the fact they try and find it. So let's see if now we can see if that actually works out right. So what I'm then going to do now is I'm going to use my TI calculator. I'm going to go to apps, and there's a polysymp solver on here. So I'm going to go to that, and there's my simultaneous equations. It's 4 equations and 4 unknowns. Notice these are the tabs, but they link to these parts on the calculator. If I had the handheld like this, you would see that. Okay. And let's now go to next. And that's what I would actually type in, just to see confirm what I was doing. These numbers that I was choosing for A, B, C, and D, I'm going to put into my matrix. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 15. So we've got to be a little bit careful with obviously -1 here. We put it in, and don't want to make students forget that that's a 1 there, not a 0. And there's my answers, and we're going to solve this. And if we solve it, then we should see that the answers are the same as what we came up with ourselves. So let's solve it, and let's see if we're right. Bingo! So this one works perfect. So I now know that I can use this question and have a go myself and see if I can get these answers again, which is a great practice, and nice to be able to do your own ones, or equally give it to a friend or your teacher to get them to do it. I hope you found it useful. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing some of these questions you come up with soon. Thank you for watching.